Let's keep going with this email. Being that I grew up Methodist, I suppose I'm Arminian in that sense. I believe one can be called by God, but after believing can choose also to fall away. So our friend Allison here is, she tells us straight out that you can fall away. Now, this is not...
Is that, are you done with the email yet?
No, I'm not, but we can stop here.
Let's pause there for a second, because I think we've talked about this before, and I'm trying to understand. Caleb, imagine you're talking to your lovely wife, and you say to her that you love her, but you tell her, but you know what? I could leave you anytime. I'm not saying I'm gonna, but I just want you to know that I just am reserving the right to leave you anytime I want. I mean, that's what it seems like. Is that what people are saying to God?
Well, the way that I look at it is this, and we should.
How is that a fruit of the Spirit? How is that idea, even the idea? So Yeshua says, apart from me, you can do nothing. I'm the vine, you are the branches. Okay? So he's telling me I'm a branch, that I'm going to get pruned, and that it's his life. It's not my life. It's his resurrection life, that I'd be more fruitful, more joyful. Somewhere in that life, I have this idea. Oh, well, Yeshua, I could leave you anytime. To me, that's that sprig is going to be pruned off. But what fruit is that idea in the life of the believer?
Well, Paul tells us. Okay, now we should say that not everyone who holds to Arminian theology believes that you can fall away. That is not across the board. In fact, it's one of.
I forgot about that. You're right.
It's one of the main things that Arminians disagree on. So just because our friend Allison here believes this, and there's a lot of things that we're going to say today. I hate it when other people try to represent me as a 5-point Calvinist, or try to represent me as even a Messianic or a one Torah theology person, because they always seem to get it wrong. So I understand that this show is going to be very frustrating for a lot of our friends out there who hold to Arminian theology. But the idea that you can fall away. We have been given to Yeshua as a gift. That's what the scriptures tell us. The scriptures tell us that God has given our souls to the Messiah as a gift. And so what? Yeshua's going to leave one of his gifts behind? How is that a gift if that gift can get up and walk away? It doesn't make that, I forget the scripture. I was going to grab it beforehand. I completely forgot to. What's the one that says that we are all given to we're all in the Father's hand?
Yeah, none shall pluck them out of hand. It's in the Gospel of John.
None shall pluck them out of my hand. So how does that work in the idea that you can lose your salvation? The biggest problem for me in losing someone saying that you can lose your salvation is that, first of all, Paul says that we have assurance. Well, how can you be assured if you think that you can lose your salvation? Number two is, if you can do something to lose your salvation, that seems like it's that you can do something to gain your salvation. If a work can get you to lose your salvation, then doing the right things can keep your salvation. That's salvation by works. That is not salvation by faith. That's salvation by works.
That's right.